Well, morning everyone. I'm over in the Yorkshire Dales in Limestone country. I was hoping for a wonderful sunrise, some wonderful sunrise light, but as you can see, we've just got some grey skies and cloud. But anyway, there's nothing I can do about that, so I'm still going to head up. If I look across to the west, there's some breaks in the cloud, as you can see. So what I'm hoping is we might be fortunate enough to get some breaks and get some decent light. We'll have to see. So as you can see, with no light on the scene, it's very, very difficult to visualise the sort of picture that you think might work. You know, when there's lots of beautiful light, it's easy to find compositions, but when it's like this, very, very grey and dull, it is a little bit tricky. So anyway, this first shot is going to be of an erratic here and then Ingleborough beyond. The cloud at the top looks really good, so it's not so bad. So F11, so I've got a half decent depth of field, which it's very windy, so I can't have too long a shutter speed. You can probably hear it on the mics, but anyway, here we go. So first shot coming up. See if it's sharp. Yeah, tack sharp that. Well, it's far from a perfect shot, but it's quite moody. I quite like that. Really tricky today. I'm always saying it's tricky. I shouldn't be, really. Should just accept what we've got. But shooting into the light is tricky, no matter which way you do it. And I'm not that keen on spending hours in front of the computer, in front of the PC, blending images. You know, I don't particularly enjoy creating an image from blending. I like to get it right in camera if I can. You can't always, I accept that, and sometimes the end result, especially if you're doing prints and things like that, perhaps the end result, you know, is more important than the actual photography itself. I don't know, with some people. But anyway, so that's the view at the moment. That is the composition. Yeah, like that. Right, so this is the next composition, but I'm going to go for a portrait. I don't have a wide angle lens with this, I've just got a 24mm lens, but I really like that lovely little groove just running up here towards the trees. A perfect leading line, really. So that's going to be the next shot. So it really is just a case of hoping that that little burst of light over there eventually makes it over here. We shall see. So this Karst has got some beautiful shapes to it. It's an amazing place as well for wildlife as well. incredible. Don't know whether you can hear me in this wind, but like I say, it's amazing, absolutely amazing shapes. If I remember my geography from school, it's all caused by water, and I think, if I remember rightly, it's carbon dioxide that helps eat away the limestone. But yes, amazing place, and there's lots of karst in Yorkshire, and there's quite a bit in Cumbria as well, in places like Great Aspiscar, which I went to a week or so ago for a walk. Yeah, amazing place. Just popped a polarizer on now. See how that works. So the reason I've popped the polarizer on is so that we can just saturate these colours a little bit, and it's going to bring out the clouds a little bit more in the background as well. Don't like to do too much polarization because it makes the sky, a blue sky, really dark. In fact, it can make it almost black in the right conditions, or the wrong conditions, as you might say. But yeah, I think this shot's going to work quite well, actually. Here's a question. Do you need, when you're taking shots of lone trees, do you need the whole tree in, or is it just acceptable just to have a few branches in, so the tree is the true focus? You know, I sometimes, when I take a shot, I always seem to want to have show the whole tree, all the branches are on the outside, with a nice little bit of space around the tree itself, so it works better as a landscape in some ways. But I think a shot like this can work just as well. Here we go, f11, 13th of a second. There we go. So of course it's up to you, to the viewer as it were, to decide on what's a good picture, what's a good image. I quite like both, I'll be absolutely honest. I think both are fine, but I do like that shot where there's not the whole tree in, it's just the lower branches reaching out. We'll see, you decide. So as you can see, there's some lovely light. Yeah, it's harsh, it's a very harsh light, but it's nice light. I'm just hanging around now in the hope that the light might change a little bit. There was some rays of light coming down before. I don't know whether I caught them. I was so rushed. The light is so transient. It's just here for a second, 2 seconds, and then it disappears. And at the moment, there's just a little bit too much. As a photographer, you're never really happy with the light. You can always think it could be a little bit better here, or a little bit better there, or whatever. But yeah, it's still going to be a good shot, this one. Fingers crossed. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Yep, happy with that. Anyway, that's it, I'm afraid, for today. I'm going to head back to the car now. As ever, if you can like and subscribe, if you haven't already, that would be absolutely brilliant. And if you have liked and subscribed, well, thank you. It does mean a lot to me.